Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we have an article from Fierce Wireless. This was March 22nd, 2022 at 4:36 p.m. by Linda Hardesty. Excuse me. Deutsche Telekom could fetch $22 billion for its tower portfolio. Deutsche Telekom is planning to sell its 40,600 tower portfolio across Germany and Austria. Potential suitors include American Tower, Spain's Celenex, Vodafone Group's Vintage Towers, and Orange Totem, as well as private equity investors. DT is working with Goldman Sachs as its advisor. According to Reuters, the German telecom expected to want in the range of 19 to 22 billion for its towers. It will use the money to cut its huge debt of more than 143 billion and to buy more control of its lucrative U.S. T-Mobile business. The analysts at Wells Fargo, led by Eric Lubichu, wrote that DT's tower subsidiary, which includes 33,000 tower sites in Germany and 7,000 in Austria, is quite possibly the most strategic scaled tower portfolio for sale across the globe. And the exposure to the German market is the crown jewel, which is, in our view, the most attractive major European tower market for near-term 5G deployments. Of the German tower sites, 70% are rooftop-based, making up about 45% of the entire German tower market, wrote the Wells Fargo analyst. DT's tower generated about $1.2 billion in revenue in 2021. American Tower has more than 220,000 cell tower sites around the world, with about one quarter of those in Europe. The company has been on a buying spree lately in 2021 and announced it was buying Telefónica's tower business, Telexius Towers, for about $9.4 billion. Telexius has towers in Spain and Germany. Then in late 2021, AMT announced it was buying the data center business of CoreSite for another $10.1 billion. The Wells Fargo analyst said if American Tower bought DT's towers, the downside would be that additional equity funding required could create a near-term overhang on AMT shares. Last week, American Tower's CFO Rodney Smith spoke at a Deutsche Bank Media, Internet, and Teleco conference, where he acknowledged that AMT has been busy with acquisitions, but he said the company is still focused on collecting assets around the globe to drive growth through the increased consumption of mobile data. Europe is really strong for us. We couldn't be more happy with the acquisition we had done and the way it is performing, said Smith, according to Seeking Alpha transcript. He said in 2021, AMT saw organic growth, tenant billings growth about 5% in Europe. Since its purchase of Telexius, it is now forecasting 9% organic tenant growth in its Europe business this year. We think Europe is really well positioned for many years of solid demand, said Smith. Spain-based Celenex has bought over 40 tower portfolios since 2015 across Europe, with Germany the largest hole in its portfolio, according to Wells Fargo. Their strategy has largely been an inorganic one over the years, and Germany would seem to be a natural fit with its European tower business, they wrote. However, Celenex is highly leveraged at this time. Orange's Totem is another possible bidder. The company has more than 26,000 tower sites across France and Spain. They publicly announced a strategy based on both organic and inorganic growth to scale their passive tower business, wrote Wells Fargo. Finally, Vintage Towers has assets across 8 European markets, including over 19,000 sites in Germany. Vintage Towers has spun out of Vodafone in 2021. Not only is Vintage Towers considered a prospect to buy DT's tower portfolio, but Vintage itself is reportedly being looked at as private equity investors, according to Reuters. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you see that Deutsche Telekom is going to be raising money for. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed tonight's little video. And we hope you have a good weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.